G'day and good evening and welcome everybody again to Asrnz's official broadcast of the second round of the 2021 ROC GT4 series. And of course, I have a good friend and comms legend with me once again. Farmer, welcome mate to round 2 here at Oulton Park tonight.
Yes, thanks, Davo. Yes, welcome viewers, mate. Like you say, Davo, round 2, good to be here.
Yeah, awesome
yeah.
to be here
Thanks, mate.
after round 1, mate. It was good crack around and both keen to get back in the comm seat, obviously both of us, and here we are, round 2, Oulton Park. Different car, different track.
Yeah, different car, mate, different track. Couple of extra names on the list, so
Awesome.
reverse grids tonight.
Yes.
Can't wait.
Can't
really wait to see what happens. Sorry, buddy.
We both can't wait to see this. Yes, reverse grids, first round of the reverse grids. Like we mentioned last week. What was the detail, Farmer? We qualified for the first 2 races last week and finished up the round, and from those points we go into this week and it is reverse grid for both races, is that correct?
Yeah, that's right, mate, both races. So you'll see all the guys that won last week will all be off the back for the night.
For both races.
Mate.
Oh,
yeah.
God, this is going to be awesome. This is going to be epic. And really, what a great track and a great car, again, to probably run that first round in the reverse grid stuff, because these are pretty nimble little cars. So what are we in tonight? The Alphas? The Alphas?
The Janetta, mate. No, I've been stood correctly there. Bit of miss Google information there. In the Janetta, made in the UK on a UK track. And like you say, great car to drive. I've had a good little stint in these, and they're really fun.
Awesome.
Good amount of grip, mate. Very positive. Great to race.
Absolutely. Do you want to just quickly run through the points here as the boys just sort of grid up for...
like we say there, Davo...
No, that's right.
Yeah, we're into it. There's no quali, so... Glenn came out on tops last week, mate, for, a nice couple of... like a first and a second, or a first and a third, something. Well done to him. Jake McKellar, Stoneley, Mudgee came back strongly, came through for 4th in the end. Nick McIndoe's up there in 5.
All very close in point.
Yeah, 6th place there to Aztec. Gunter, we saw come through in the 7th. Maxwell, Aaron Wright, and Steve Melling in the top 10, buddy. Jeff Burst, John McDonald, Tom Savely, all knocking on the door of that top 10 just behind them too. So anyone's game, mate, still. Certainly a great round from our P1 getter.
Oh, definitely. Starting from the back tonight, as we've already mentioned, about 20 seconds to go. We'll just see if we can... let's just see if we can get that sorted.
Yeah, I might just do the same there, Davo, as we just hook up our devices for the correct display. New crew of camera boys on again tonight. We'll see how we get on.
Yeah, we'll see how we get on. Not too bad last week, a little bit rusty. We've got to thank, obviously, Zero Vision for their technical support, and obviously Superior Joint Selling for their ongoing support, sponsoring the round. Zero Vision and Aztec, big players in bringing all this to you, so thanks very much, Zero Vision, Aztec, and the like. Quick little rundown. Are they going to do a full...
They've got a full formation.
They've got a full formation rack here, yes.
So, quick little rundown, like you say, man. We've got Ryan Gilbranson up on row 1 with Bear Grylls next to him on the front row. Pete Aspey and Nick Davison will be on row 2. Ashley Vettiger and Brad, is it? on row 3 there, mate. All
Yes,
these
that'd
boys
be
getting
right.
a good
Yep,
chance up
yep.
there. Mule and John Boy, row 4. Jeff Burst and Steve-O into the top 10 there.
In the top 10 there, yep.
Yeah, Tom and Gunther, Aaron and Aztec, Nick and Mungie. Here come all the big names, Davo.
Yeah, well.
Glenn. Yes. And then, of course, we've got 3 new entries there of Matt Cook, Troy and Jackson to round out the 21 on the grid, mate.
So you don't have to look very hard at that leaderboard to see that this is a very mixed field, okay, and anything could happen. Obviously, reverse grid takes a lot of discipline, I think, from all drivers, Farmer. Would you agree?
Oh, it does, mate.
To pull this off cleanly?
It does. You really have to have a little bit of patience. You have to watch that Constantina effect too, Davo, in and out of the corners on the first lap. Can really catch you out.
And so not only the boys at the back, but the boys at the front have got to be conscious that those guys at the back, although they don't have to give the position, they are quicker and they will want to get past, and they getting this pressure from behind. So there's a lot of discipline going on both back and front from the slower guys and the fast guys at the back.
Yes. And I mean, could we see Ryan just drive away from the field here and get enough gap before these guys sort of do get to have a look?
Well, possibly.
Or someone like that. Maybe Nick Davison might be up there, or Pete, or might have a go. These guys have got genuine pace.
They definitely have the talent to do it. So, yeah, it will be interesting to see as we just see them form up here as they go down into Warwick Bridge, Lodge Corner. Here, final turn before they start to run across the line here. We will shoot to Ellie Cam, just pick up the front end of the field here. Look, this is going to be epic. Hold on to your seats. We are racing. Go. Brad Robinson. It was Ashley Rediger with a really top start there.
Yes, it was, Dave. You come through a few positions there. And is that the pink car there of Ashley, mate?
Yeah, I think that is the pink car of Ashley Red.
Or maybe Nick Davison, sorry. Great little jump there.
I just see Steve Belling actually just chasing that pack down the outside there. I think it was Tom Satherley just shooting down. Oh, it's Tom Satherley behind Jeff Burst. Just ducking into the hairpin there really nicely. Now, this version of the track, we run the hairpin. The chicane, should I say?
This chicane here, David.
This chicane here.
Real tricky one. Oh, and we've got a car on the inside there, mate.
Who is that?
Not too sure who is dropping down the leaderboard. We'll have to keep an eye. Could be the 10 car of Nick McIndoe, actually. No, he's still running. My apologies.
So good, clean recovery from whoever that was, because I haven't been able to pick that up on the cam. So nice work from whoever that was. As they get down to about halfway around the track here and into the fast section at the back here, Farmer. Flick back to the front here and just look at these guys coming down. Nick Davison in one of the pink cars.
Yes, Nick Davison was in that pink car. He got a ripper start there, Davo. I noticed him round up and row in front of him.
Yep.
At least there, but Pete doing a good job, mate, at the moment there. After, what have we got? One lap down?
Yeah, one lap down.
A little bit of a gap behind the third there, back to the likes of Big Grills. We've got Mule in there. Tom has come through into 6th place, so that's a great start from Tom. He's certainly advancing, mate,
excellent start from Tom, actually. Because he was down a little bit, but yeah, some of these guys got a really good run into those first couple of corners. I think it was Tom Satterley, John McDonald, also in the black and gold car, really pushed hard in those first couple of corners, as these guys do. They were mid-packers, mid to low pack at the end of last week, so that's why they've probably got the optimum position, really, haven't they, Farmer?
Well, they have, and I think the likes of Mark Mudgways must have made a lot of gains there too. So he was sitting 4th in the championship.
Yep.
He did not start in 8th place, so
No.
Mudgy's made a lot of ground too, and probably, like you say, sitting with these guys in a very optimum position, mate.
Yep.
This little battle pack here, 6, 7, 8.
Yeah, 6, 7, 8. That's Satherley, McDonald, Mudgy, and that's an angry little pack, and quite a lot of talent right there, Farmer. Actually,
There's a lot of talent and a lot of fast times between those 3 guys, mate.
Without a doubt.
And obviously, I would say the 5 guys in front of them. We'll be hoping that they've got something to hold them there.
Yeah, well, in the top 10, I would probably say that little 3 that you just mentioned are the top 3 in that group. We'll just drop down the back here. We had the Jeff Burses, the Glenn Dyers, the Ryan Gilbransons and whatnot at the back. Who is up? Who is climbing that ladder? Just focusing on Glenno at the moment in the 34 car.
Yeah, Glenno's still back there at 15, really. Come through a couple. Noticing Ryan Gilbranson's name down there too, Dave. I wonder if he was one that got tangled up there earlier.
Oh, it was a white car. And I think
yes,
just
there
looking
it is.
at
That's the white car, mate. Yeah.
Yeah, and with the gap that he's got on the rest of the field, I would say that would have been Ryan. The new guy Brad too, also way back down, may have got tangled up in that situation. So unfortunate there, but we'll shoot back up the front. Let's go halfway through the field to Aztec in 10th position out of the 21, and just have a look. Aztec right on the back of Steve Belling with Jake McKellar. Just keeping him honest, right close behind. So look, Oulton, a beautiful track. You really got to have a nice flow here. Keep the pace up, especially in a car like this. I just noticed a couple of cars ahead. Oh, yes.
Oh,
was that?
Oh, just Aztec and a little touch up there with Steve-O, mate. Oh, super unfortunate.
Oh, okay. We might just go back and have a quick look at that. So, yeah, as we just jumped to the Barrett Grills car, Farmer's just picked up a little bit of action in the background there. And this last corner is tricky. It is a tricky corner. It feels like it's got all the right camber, but then doesn't. And yeah, just a bit of a clip from the front of Aztec's car on the back of Steve Melling. And like we mentioned last week, what a swamp. You know, like you
Look
get
at that, yeah.
You get that little mistake, 5, 6 positions at this
Look
this
how
end.
many cars rip past it,
At this end of the race, 2 laps in, that's what you get. We might just pop back and have a look at that Nick Davison just behind John McDonald. Getting a little bit of heat from...
Yeah, so Nick's gone back a couple of spots there. We saw his pink car up there a little bit earlier on, putting pressure on in the top 3, so...
Yeah, so lap 3. Plenty of pressure going on all the way through the field. Let's just try and as we just see Davison
Davison wide,
yep.
Well wide.
You only got to get a front left on the grass there, Farmer. You know it, eh? And you just there's that much load on that front left. And you look at the gaggle of cars behind him, just ready, just waiting and willing and ready to take that position off him. Is that a car around behind him? I don't think so. We've got to pop up the front here, see where Pete Apsey is, and see how he's controlling his first position and doing it well, Farmer.
He is, mate, and
nice gap.
He's got his good buddy Ashley behind him. These guys are and have been good mates for a long
friends,
time.
Yeah.
Behind the scenes, so Ashley is actually slowly catching Pete there, so, but I don't think he'll do anything silly when he does get to him. John McDonald is it there. He's also lurking too, Davo, in P3. So
yeah, so he's climbed nicely through the field from where his starting position was, Farmer. Actually,
he
John
has,
McDonald.
mate. Yeah, so like last lap round, Davo, Ashley was a good 1.2 seconds quicker than Pete.
Yep.
The car in front of him,
Okay,
and John
so
McDonald another 10th again.
Yep. So these guys are going to start to bunch up.
They are
in the next couple of laps, I would suspect. Satherley actually not too far behind McDonald there with Mudgee in tow. So these guys, once this starts to bunch up, the action will be aplenty. Bear Grylls starting to fall back into the clutches of some of those, you know, little bit quicker mid-pack guys, the likes of Jake McKellar, who is directly behind him, and Nick McIndoe not too far behind. Just shoot back to Nick Davison there in one of the other. Oh, that was the pit car that came off a little bit early, got swamped a little bit. Matt Cook, the Cookie Monster, looking for that overtake here. Oh, does he take a shot at it?
Well, he gave him a bit of touch up to say thank you.
Someone off there.
Someone off there, mate. Didn't notice that car there, just side of the road. It's Ashley Whittaker. Oh my God, he's gone from P2, Davo. He's now looking at 9th place, is he? No, he's slipping right back into 13. Oh, something horrible has gone wrong for Ashley.
See if we can catch that. Just caught the back of it there. He's backed into the wall and had to sit on the side of the track here as the camera guys picked this up a little bit late and has had to wait.
He has to rejoin them,
yes,
mate. Yeah.
And let most of the field go by before getting back out on track. Not ideal for Ashley. Another kick in the guts, mate. Really some tough races early in the season for Ashley. Puts John McDonald in second position though.
Does, mate. Ashley's car does not look good, mate. He is crawling back to the pits with that. So, yeah, it does actually put John Boyd into P2.
P2. Tom Satherley, like, really gaining quickly behind him. And Mudgee, we know, is no slouch as we watch the timing boards earlier today. So, again, we say that you can easily watch these cars bunch up at any moment.
Yeah, so Tom really quick last lap too. Took a big chunk out of John Boy, and like you say, Mudgee's coming with him.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. Gleno's got himself up to P8, so he's been doing well picking them off, mate.
Yeah.
Coming through the pack there, keeping his nose clean, obviously.
Slowly but surely, Matt Cook also doing well as he weeds his way through the field. Gunther Rowe also doing pretty well there in 10th position, halfway through the field. Had a bit of an up and down run last week, but I suppose this could be his time to shine here, as he just runs a little bit across the a little bit across the chicane there, but
finish off the rest of that sign.
Then nobody else will hit it, at least. Steve Belling back with
great little battle there, isn't it?
Yeah, look at him. Aaron Enright and Ryan Gilbranson. Steve Melling, the meat in the sandwich there, Farmer. And look, this is Janetta Racing right here. Look at this stuff. Oulton Park. Beautiful stuff. Look at these guys spread wide across the track there. All totally different lines as they run into one of the fastest corners on the circuit. Through that right-hander there, and yeah, awesome stuff.
Yeah, awesome stuff. David, to see them there, like you say, a few different lines through that corner, depending on your driver and style. Generally, you all come out reasonably spaced at the end of it as you went in.
Yep.
For the different variants, but it does give each car something a little characteristic above the other.
Definitely.
Aaron doing a good job actually. He's almost like he's put his head down there, pulled a couple of carts on carlings on Steve-O, mate.
You've got it on the brain, haven't you? But yeah, I just see, definitely just right ranged up on the back of Steve-O and through the actual fastest corner on the track. The left-hander down into the hip. And there, as we just see. Is that Gunther Rowe?
It's super unlucky there as Gunther just stepped onto the grass and
right in front of
Steve-O there, mate, was it?
Yep.
Yeah.
Unfortunate there. Steve-O just, thinking the best to just pull back in behind that car. A little bit of a nick on the front, but yeah, tough gig. It's all about momentum here. These cars don't have the power of the 720s McLarens they were driving last week, Farmer. So it's all about momentum here at Oulton Park, and it's a good track for it, though.
Yeah, it's a great track. Yeah, super unfortunate for Steve-O as he went to avoid that little there, but he did lose position. I think it was Gunther or Ryan maybe slipped through on him.
Yeah. Yep. We'll just pop up the front here because these.
What is happening up the front?
This first, second, third battle.
Yes.
is ramped up, and
now I'm noticing Munchie's come through now into the last podium position there in third with Tom flipping back and Posy.
Yep.
So we made an error that we missed up on because he's a couple of seconds off the pace there from those guys now.
But given the way these guys are battling, that wouldn't take much to gather back, and this will be an interesting little battle. And apart from the initial race start and just that weeding out of the fast and the slow guys to all find their little space on track, inevitably these little battles were going to start to form. Throughout that pack, and here we are here. With it being first, second, and third, and look, some talent right there, mate.
Yeah, mate.
Peter be covering that line.
Yeah, he has
for his life there.
I'll just have a little look at what Munchie's viewing out his window there, and
let's do that.
Amount of pressure that he's applying to the back of that 27 car.
Absolutely. And that's the sort of control you need in these cars. Not a lot of power. Very tidy and very pointy little car to drive. Very nice. Pretty well purpose-built race car, these things. So.
Yeah, very nice car to drive.
Yeah, although I think you can buy them as a road car, you just don't see it. You don't never hear about them as a road car. They are a race car. And look at that.
Munchie's
how close was that?
He had some sort of a run there, but real where to go with it.
Except for into the back wing of that thing.
These two also very good mates as well, mate.
Yeah,
John Boyd.
Yeah, so plenty of respect, but we are on track. So
Munchie again, very strong from the chicane, Davo.
It's looking side to side.
What this is going to do is John Boyd's going to start looking in his mirrors, and it's just going to give Pete that little breather, isn't it?
No, I think so. It'll just give him that breathing space, which he more than likely really needs at the moment. Just look back out of Mudgy's car, and who's that? Tom Satherley.
The car of Tom Satherley, mate. He's got back onto the back of this group.
Yeah. Which we expected with these guys just having a little bit of a ding-dong in front. We'll go back out the front of Mudgy's car.
Yeah, nice lap from Mudgy. Car looks good.
Car does look good.
He's not fighting it. Looks like he's pretty well got these guys in front of him covered for pace. He's just working out how and where he's going to be able to get past.
Yeah, and a fantastic run from Mudgee last week. He was dirty at himself that he made that little jump at in the first race. We've really got to duck back here. Have a look at Enright and Jackson.
Oh yes, another super close
side
battle there,
by side, down into turn 3, I think it is. Oh, very close into Cascades there.
Well done. Not to exchange paint there, Dave. I thought it was coming. I really did.
Very close. We just bunched those boys up behind him, which is the Melling car and Ryan Gilbranson.
So Ryan Gilbranson gets a big tank slapper in.
Oh,
it's not pretty in the background there, Davo. Evo's copped it, I think.
Oh, we'll have to go back and have a look at that.
Oh, super unfortunate for Ryan. I think he just got a bit of a tank slap in there in the cockpit. Bit of a passenger as he came back onto the track. Super unlucky stuff, mate.
Oh yes, oh God, look, seriously, I've done that. I've been in that car. On that corner. Oh, that is so unfortunate. As we just get out of that.
And I tell you, his car is well bent, and in fact, he's parked it up, mate. The bonnet is
yeah, smash crash.
Front's scratched. Yeah. He's gone. He's taken the tow truck straight to pits, mate.
Straight back to pits. Okay. On that note, let's just pop up to the front again.
What is going on here? John Boy's still putting big pressure on Pete.
No, Pete's pulled a little bit.
Still there. Actually, you're right, Davo. It's Mudgee with the little sector I was looking at.
So it's Mudgee just leaning on the back. Oh, it's Satherley going off.
Oh, I think that was Tom just getting a little bit caught out under brakes there. And he's taking evasive action. Unlucky again.
I think the boys have got some footage of that as well. So let's just have a look at that.
Yes, we have.
Oh, look, and the pressure these guys are under, like, there is not a lot in these cars, and they really got to find something. We talked about finding something last week as we watched Tom Satherley just over brakes himself. I think he nearly thought he was going to get into the back of Mudgee there.
Yeah, I think he might have, mate.
He's pulled out of that.
Yeah, he has. Opened the steering back up, mate.
Yeah,
gone off to
definitely
to avoid a bit of contact there. Just noticing, Davo, that Jake McCullough is absolutely flying and making it up to the back of these guys at the front here.
Oh, look, that just adds to the action, doesn't it? Look.
Yeah, Jake's pace has just all of a sudden turned up here towards the later end of the race.
And it's turned from a 3-way battle into a 4-way battle. So you just see John McDonald up the inside. I think he's got him.
Mudgee trying to train through here.
Mudgee wants to get a bit of that.
Mudgee does. He's done it. He's done it, Davo.
He has done it.
Both those boys slipped through Pete into one.
Oh, epic stuff. Let's just have a look at a replay of that, actually.
Just a great sort of exit out of that.
Funny, awkward exit from Aspie.
Yes. That just upset.
Just enough, didn't it?
Speed, didn't it, down the straight there, which just allowed those boys to creep up.
Absolutely. And now we see them in full flight.
Just enough to say thank you very much.
In full attack mode. That's right. So first and second, John McDonald, Mark Mudway, awesome work. He'd actually only just dropped a couple of positions there in a very quick succession. McKellar looks like he wants a part of it though, doesn't he, Farmer?
Yeah, McKellar wants a pace, doesn't he? Yeah, we've still got 7.5 minutes to do something there, so...
These races go so quick.
I think Jake might get the better of Pete eventually.
Very quick start.
Yeah, I just seen Tom there. He's still coming through back into fifth, so he's recovered.
Yeah.
Lost a bit, but it could have been worse. Obviously, still in fifth place.
Couldn't.
Glenn's come through too, mate, into sixth. So
Yeah, nice work from Glenn. I'll just pick up on the back of Aaron Enright's car actually too. He's got Jeff Burson Aztec just right on his clacker there. Again, thanks very much to our sponsors, SJS, Zero Vision, and obviously Aztec himself personally, and ABC Tech for all our servers. So thank you very much, people. But here, Aaron Enright getting all sorts of pressure from Jeffro as they drop down into 3. But yeah, nice tight stuff. Aren't these cars awesome, Farmer?
oh, absolutely, mate.
You were saying you had a bit of a rip in one. You didn't think it was too bad?
Yeah, I did. I really enjoyed it. It actually surprised me. But it's a great car to drive. Yeah, I really gelled with it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I suppose we really need to nick up to the front of the field here. Because, with only about 6 minutes, there's a cracking battle going on for first, second, and
is just not.
And I don't think this will go away until the end of the race, unless one of these guys fall off. So this will be the battle royale for tonight's race. But yeah, just Mudgy after a solid performance last week, and I think we did talk to him over the weekend, and he said, look, he'd done a couple of practice laps in the Ginetta and was really, happy with the way the car handled, and was sort of pretty confident going into this week. So, and look, there's the proof of it. Pulled his way through the field nicely, right behind John McDonald, fighting for first position with 5 minutes to go. So. Well done.
Yeah, well done, and yeah, great to see these two work their way through from being sort of midfield and towards the rear, and to come down to this at the end is good to see, mates.
Okay, we're gonna.
Who's your money on, buddy?
I'm just such a fence sitter. I'd say whoever's in front at the moment.
Yes.
Because I know how hard it is to pass. We're just going to duck back to this 11, 12, 13 battle here, which is the Aaron Enright, Jeff Burst, Aztec battle. These guys aren't mucking around.
Still carrying on, and I think Enright has had someone in his mirrors the entire race, actually. Whether it was these guys or not, I'm not sure, but every time I look at that car, it's involved in some very serious close racing. Just noticing the Jeff Burst car there in the middle, a little bit bent up on the paintwork side there, mate. He's obviously been in the wars.
He's going around the outside.
He's going the long way. Yeah, he is. Yeah.
And
no.
But yeah, a little bit of scar tissue on the back, a little bit on the front, a little bit around the corners. But Jeff again, just looking,
yeah.
So hard to get. Just got to get that run, the exit out of these corners here, critical to get that pace into those broken areas. Only, look, a little over 3 minutes to go here. That's anyone's race right there. We'll duck back up the front just quickly now.
That is a serious race for 11th place, isn't it?
They may as well be running for first, second, third, but seriously. That could be first, second, third, I tell you. It is intense as... Look at this, though. This is the run for the podium. Mudgy. Loads of respect between these two guys. Farmer, you know better than myself, but...
Yeah, lots of respect from these guys. Davo, and they do race close. They certainly do race close at times. and I don't know that Mudgee will get past too easily, at least without a little bit of paint exchange, Davo.
Look how tight that is there.
Oh, isn't it just?
2 minutes
look,
to
the
go.
great thing about these two, they've been racing each other for as long as I've known them, mate. But so you know, this is not new to them.
Oh no, and
to be this close to each other on track. So
that's right, and
so,
you know as well as anybody, you know, you do get used to your friends' style of racing, and you know what to expect, you know. So there's a lot of trust between these two guys. He knows what to expect from Toby here. He knows how far to push or not, and vice versa. Look at this. They will do another lap by the looks of it. They're just stuck back. Oh, God, some of these battles here still.
Yeah, the Jake McCullough one just behind him there, mate. Just Tom Savalina's mirrors, Glenn's right in there as well. Another little tight pack of 3.
Yeah, yep. And we saw this actually last week in the McLarens, where the guys sort of bunched into these little battles, and you know, once there was a little bit of space to move back and front, there wasn't such a train of cars. They really got into it. So a little less power, like we mentioned earlier, and a little bit less top speed, but that really makes for probably even better racing, really, doesn't it, Farmer?
Yeah, it does. Yes, exactly. Sometimes the slower cars can make for better racing, mate.
Yep. So yeah, McKellar, Satherley, Gleno just trying to just pull that little bit back. Surely he'd be happy with 5th. He started way back.
He started way back, didn't he? Yeah.
So yeah.
Here we go, David. Just they are on the final lap, mate.
Final lap, as we see John run really wide into 1. That group of cars behind him is really close in behind these guys. That Satherley, McKellar battle. I've really got to just duck back. Keep an eye on that. The camera guys are just struggling to keep up with me. Look at Mudgee all over the back of that car. You can't see that position changing without a mistake, can you, Farmer?
No, I can't. I think John's going to carry this through, mate.
Yeah.
I really do. I almost think McKellar will probably hold the little group behind him too. Yep.
And then
Mudgee was seriously close there. Oh, you don't want to make a mistake in that.
Oh, look how close that is.
Wow.
Doesn't get much closer, man. It's a lot of respect from these two drivers.
This is the only chance here, Davo, I think, through Druids there, if he could get some sort of run on John.
Mate.
He's looking left
and
right. John's covering.
Look at him, side by side.
Oh, he's not going any different than, he did.
He did.
He's recovered. Oh, good little lunge there from Mudgee last effort.
Awesome stuff, as we see Glenn. 5th position.
Jake,
Satherley.
yeah, Jake and Tom come through. Yeah, nice.
Nick McIndoe, 7th. Pete Apsey getting 6th there, actually, after leading the race for some time. Jackson went in 8th. Matty Cook, 9th. Bear Grylls. Looked like Matty Cook was running out of fuel, actually.
Yeah.
Bear Grylls. Aztec. Oh, Bear in front of Aztec, 9th. Jeff Bird. Steve Mel. Troy Wilson. Coming down the back straight. Road. Oh, he had a tricky race. Had a couple little mishaps. Puts him in 15th. He's got Brad Robinson right behind him though. Anything could happen here. Brad looking for the advantage. They're going to run to the line. I think Brad's got that actually. So nice work from Brad to pull that 15th position. Gunther Rowe back into 16th. I think that's about all my data's going to give me at the moment. How about that, Farmer? Cracker. We love this racing.
Yes, we do love this
We
racing.
do. This is awesome. We don't even need the reverse grid. Just put them all in the same car and it just gets epic. But the reverse grid just adds another level to that. We've been asked, like we mentioned last week, to have some very quick.
Oh yeah, let's make this quick because the timer is quick between the gap here, and we need to do our thing too, Davo.
Okay.
So let's get Jakey Boy
Jakey
down here.
Mr. McKellar is
Right into the comms box comes Jake. How are you going,
McKellar.
buddy?
Hey boys, how are you?
Yeah,
oh,
well,
awesome, mate. Well done, buddy. Awesome drive
good
there,
little-
mate.
Yep.
Yeah, thanks. Yeah, bit of a tough one. I think all of our tyres actually were, by the sounds of it, pretty low.
Oh,
So,
okay.
we're in a bit of a battle there.
Well, there you go.
Awesome little battle there, mate. Not too sure where you started there, but you held third position, and you were coming actually with good pace to catch that group in the front of you. So, awesome drive, mate. You certainly deserve that podium.
Yeah, mate. Yeah, thanks for that. It was bloody awesome.
Where did you start, Jake? Just so we know.
I'm trying to remember. I think I was around 17, 18, 19th.
Wow. Yeah, awesome, bro.
Yeah,
awesome
good effort, man.
Yeah, well done.
Yeah,
you were P2
had
in
it.
the champ, so you were back there. So congratulations, mate. And hopefully we'll see you back for the next one.
Yeah, man, for sure. Cheers.
Yeah,
Alright,
yeah,
bud.
stay focused.
Dave,
I'll try, mate.
focus.
Yeah, nice
Thanks,
work,
guys.
man.
Thank you, bud.
Sweet.
All right, Davo, short and sweet, like you say.
Short and sweet,
Next guy,
Mudgy.
and Mudgy. Welcome to the comms box there, Mudgy. You there, bud? How we going?
How was the shit show? Was that pretty good or what?
Oh,
Oh,
bro, you were
mate.
putting some amazing pressure on the back of John Boy there for the last, third or half of that race even.
I didn't even see the racetrack. Was there a racetrack in front of me somewhere?
Yeah, look, and, mate, you kept your car clean, so, well done. Well done.
Thank you, farmer. Thank you.
That's only because he wasn't out on track, so
100%, 100%, Pat. You've learned, mate. You've learned.
But yeah, nice work, man. To climb right back up to the top there again, and yeah, just that battle with John Boy was awesome to watch, mate. So I know there's a little bit of respect there, but next time we want to see you past him.
Yeah, he was blocking. He was
He's
pretty
blo-
on that.
He was blocking,
He was blocking
yeah.
on that black straight quite badly, and on the last lap, I gave him a bit of a serve. to
Oh,
tell
we
him to
saw
stop
that.
it.
We saw that.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
work,
Yeah,
man.
and a bit of an attempt to get around the outside of him there,
Yeah.
or into the final turn, mate. So it was a good effort. You had to try something. Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
yeah,
Yeah,
well done.
I was quite
yeah.
lucky with the traffic coming through the traffic. Quite a few guys went off in front of me.
Yeah.
Awesome stuff, bud. All right, we need to keep this short.
Okay.
Hopefully, we'll see you back here for the next one.
Yes,
well done
definitely.
on your P2, buddy.
Cheers, boys. Thank you.
Nice work. Cheers.
And we'll quickly grab John Boy down here. Welcome, John Boy, mate. Congratulations on your first podium and win in the Asrnz GT4 challenge.
Well done.
Well done.
Thanks, guys. That
Oh,
was
bro.
pretty hard out, man. That was like throwing the Group B bloody Porsche.
No. It's easy.
Yeah, no,
Really?
well done. You had
Really?
you had awesome awesome pressure from Mudgy. You kept your cool. You blocked him out nicely into the final turn there on the last lap to cover your line, and you come away with the win. So you started back in I think 8 or 10 or something. So it was an awesome effort.
Yeah, nice work.
Well
from the
deserved.
mid-pack, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, look, it's really cool that all these guys are hearing it all at the moment, the chitter chatter and just the way they're coming through the field, and guys being in different positions. Pete Aspie did a great drive there.
Yep.
Man, he drove stellar.
So what are you saying? There's a lot of communication like verbal communication while you guys are racing about?
No. It's as quiet as anything because it's pretty. you're pretty focused.
Okay.
Intense.
There's the
Yeah.
old chitter chatter that you normally get, but
Yeah.
yeah. Otherwise, you're pretty focused. It's not
Yeah.
much room for error there, so
No.
it'll cost you too. So, a few guys getting deflations from
Yeah.
the curbs, which doesn't help the tyre.
No, we heard that from, I think Muddy was saying that the tyres were a bit of an issue, or I think it might have been Jake actually, but yeah, no, it's a good effort, mate. Good effort to hold old Muddy out there, mate.
Oh yeah, look, I relish those battles, and you've got to go away from them smiling.
For sure.
Wherever you are in the pack. So.
Doesn't matter who wins or loses, isn't it?
No, that's right. So.
Yeah.
Look, we'll do it all again, and
we'll be
fun.
We'll be watching.
We'll be
done,
here, mate. And we'll hopefully talk to you later on as well, John Boy, after the next one.
Yeah, copy.
Yeah.
We will be watching. Thanks, John.
Thanks, buddy.
Cheers,
mate.
guys.
See you, mate.
User was moved
Okay,
over
just a quick intermission, Farmer, as we just run away for whatever. And
we do have 5 minutes, Dave, on the timer there.
Okay, awesome.
Thanks to the viewers for watching. I will be back.
We will be back. See you. Okay. Eventually I was going to get it right. There's the picture we want to look at. Welcome back, Farmer.
Yes, welcome, Davo.
Back from our intermission for race 2. 30 seconds to go before session starts. I must put my earpiece in as I will not hear anything. But here we are. What a great race the first race was, Farmer.
Wasn't it, mate? Yeah, exactly, eh? We get to see it all again, Davo.
It's basically, because the start positions are exactly the same, and it was an awesome race as we saw some of the fast guys push really, really nicely, solidly through the field, but others sort of stalled about halfway through the field, and some of the slower guys actually held their position into that top end, which was really good to see, as we expected. The boys are going to do a full formation lap, I think, here again, Farmer?
Yes, mate, they are, yeah. We just watched them start out on their precision lap.
The old precision lap, yes.
And I'd like to see Ashley do a bit better this time, Davo. Watched his sorry side of a car crawl across the line there in 21st place, I think, in race 1. He had a great start. It all went wrong for him early on there, so
yeah,
he can make amends here. You know, starting on row 3, so
yeah, definitely, Farmer. Look, we've seen him have some really tough races so far this season. Just, you know, like only 3 races in, and just real kick in the gut sort of stuff where, you know, raced really well and found himself well down the pack. And
yeah, he did. And he actually heard after last week's race there, when we saw him drop out early on, he actually ran out of fuel, Davo, and completely fucked up the set on the load screen there.
Yep.
So
well, there you go. That does not help. That does not help. This is a rookie mistake right there.
Absolutely.
So, yeah, look, good luck to Ash, definitely, from the comms team anyway, tonight. Ash, mate, we're obviously always barracking for yourself, mate. So, yeah, it's been some cracking racing. Oulton, a fantastic track, Farmer. Look, real flurry sort of stuff, although we're driving the double chicane version. God, not a fan of it, but still a very flurry track, and I think probably a great car to be driving here, really, given the style of track, mate.
Yeah, perfect match for car and track, I think, yeah, Davo. Just a little note there, little shout out that someone said g'day from watching us from the other side of the world, Davo. So,
oh, nice, thank you very much.
How famous are we? Yeah.
Yes, from the other side of the world. Thank you very much for joining us. We appreciate any and everybody that that joins us here on our live streams here at Twitch. Oh, look, I'm surprised we're even here tonight. I did hear a rumour that Twitch had been bloody hacked this morning on the news.
Right.
But here we are, live to you across the world. As the boys come across the line for a start, we'll shoot to the helicopter.
Oh, another good grid there. Possibly I was going to say maybe a car out of position there.
Oh, as we just see 3 wide across, and it's a messy.
Davo. Oh, it's a shit show back there, Davo. It's all carrying on.
Oh, look, we're going to have to.
That was super messy. Super messy. Great for the camera, guys. Not so good if you're one of the 20 cars involved in it.
No, as we just look at the...
Too sure where it went
wrong, look, it was, I think it's the...
Oh, it all happened right up front there, didn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, and the boys at the back doing all they can to sort of avoid it. Really,
Yeah.
all just got caught up in it.
It got messy very quickly. It escalated. Not sure whether it was one of the pink cars just got into the back of one of the other cars, or
Oh, super unlucky. Yeah.
Just look, one of those situations. Lots to unpack from that incident, and I'm sure we'll just let race control deal with that.
Oh, well, absolutely, mate. We'll just get to have a look at the replay and carry on. And it's a no restart policy here at Asrnz.
Absolutely,
so,
absolutely. You know, like get it right or go home. And
exactly.
As we just see Mudgee trying to round the outside of Melling, actually, Farmer. We've got 2 wide in front of him with Tom Satterley and John McDonald. We've got 2 wide. Oh, 2 wide into the final corner with Steve Melling and Mudgee. So no love lost between this little top bunch of guys. I really can't take my eyes off that just quietly at the moment. Look, there's plenty of battles ensuing down through the field. Troy Wilson, Jackson, I think Bear Grylls, Jake McKellar as well. Hard at it as the camera guys chase to catch up. But yeah, pretty well from Bear Grylls down. It is on behind.
I tell you, I think it's on full stop, Davo, because our leader through to P8 is also very well on at the front there, mate, as we watch. Who's that gone wide there? Was that the car of Tom Satterley? Yes, it was. A little wide through the chicane there. He's lost a lot of spots, actually.
He has. Melling's gone past. Mudgee's gone past. McIndoe's gone past.
And Aztec.
Aztec's gone past as well. So it's yeah, tough work here. Doesn't take much to lose half a dozen positions in a blink of an eye.
I don't want to jinx it, Davo, but Ashley looking strong at the moment there. He is in P2. He's managed to stay out of that initial scenario that we had there on lap 1.
He has, and they actually, the 2 top guys have actually just pulled, because of the little bit of mayhem there's pulled a little bit of a lead, and Ashley just show the nose down into 1 on Gil Branson there.
Yeah, and I think almost like he backed out of it and he's compromised himself into the clutches of JB, hasn't he, there? He has.
A
little bit.
And that's one person you don't want to compromise yourself with.
It's a good run, Davo.
Oh, mate, you know how tough this can be down the inside here. You get that little bit inside edge into the wall and then back out on the track, and he's got it though. Nice work.
And John McDonald straight down the inside there. And Steve-O's following him through. Oh, it's so easy to get bullied here, isn't it? Ryan goes from first to fourth in the matter of 2 corners.
Yep. Look at these guys as they just peel, flip-flop through the hairpin, the chicane, should I say. Flip on the hairpin. But yeah, nice work from Melling actually to pull himself up into 4th position. And
yeah, good work from Steve-O. Yeah. As he
but behind
actually,
him,
as our markers come through there, we get upgraded. Steve-O now on the podium in 3rd.
Oh, I see that actually. That's timing's all just changed there as they run across.
Mudgee here having a good look on the back of Gil Branson there.
Huge
but,
look.
And Satterley also down the inside of McIndoe.
Some tight racing here, guys. You know, like this is top end stuff. Feels close. McIndoe right in there with Aztec right behind Glenn.
And Jackson too.
Jackson went.
This is shaping up, Davo. That top 10 is has got some serious names in there now.
No, there's some solid competitors in there, and this could go anywhere. This is like a way. I think that little bit of incident that we saw early there on the start there, Farmer, has really changed this race up, hasn't it? The dynamic of where this race is going now. So I think some of those fast guys have actually been able to sneak through, haven't they? And they're really putting pressure on early. Look at Satherley.
Yeah. Oh, Aztec. Oh, taking evasive action there, and I think not to run into the back of possibly Nick. Oh, and he's had to pull it up to make sure he re-enters the track safely. And he's lost 2 positions through that.
So easily done. So easily done.
Do we want to see a replay of Aztec's mistake there, Davo? Or we just let that one slip through, mate?
We might just let that one slip to the keeper.
Glenn looking a little bit worse for wear with the panel work on the front of his car. He's obviously got involved in something maybe there early on, but he's managed to sort of get back up onto this group. So
yeah, look, 9th position for Glenn in the 24 car, 34 car. It does look well beaten. The bonnet's up. It's flapping around. He must have got tangled up in that earlier start line incident. So he's doing well actually to keep in touch, I think, there.
Yeah, possibly suffering a little bit of
top end speed.
Or bent steering or something maybe.
Yeah,
even, Davo.
surely something. And as Aztec ranges up behind him, it'll be interesting to see how that battle pans out, because Aztec's car doesn't actually look that damaged, if at all.
No, it does look very clean. There's still a lot of those boys in front. Satherley's car maybe a little bit beat up. Rest of them looking very clean. So as we just see a move there from McIndoe down the inside of Gilbranson as he bowls the tyre bundle clean across the track.
Yeah, might have a quick look at that to see what happened there.
He's suffered a couple of positions there because that's excellent by him as well there, mate.
I think it was McIndoe's car there. Here, just back on the McIndoe-Gilbranson battle there, I think. Oh. So a little bit of tap from, I think, McIndoe just put Gilbranson deep.
Just caught him out, didn't he, really, and put him offline there.
Yeah, just put him a little bit quick into the corner and easily done. Easily done. If we shoot back up the front here and just see if we can just catch up on these top runners here. We've got Ashley Vedico now in first position, Farmer.
Ashley for the win.
So let's go at.
And
now he's got the talent to do this. He seriously does have the talent to do this, but he's had such an awful run in the first 3 races. Let's just see how we go. We know who's behind him. John McDonald. John McDonald's plenty of respect from him. Stephen Melling, again, a very respectful driver. So he's got really 2 top-end respectful drivers behind him. He's not going to cop any drama from those guys as long as he holds the line. McDonald is not going to give him an inch. If he moves offline and gives an inch, McDonald will be all over it.
yeah, he will.
As respectful as John is, you give me that little inch, he'll take it. So
We'll do however shot at it.
yeah, he'll have a shot at it.
John's saying quite a tricky track to pass on. So, you know, if Ashley can just, you know, cover the apex, get the good exit,
keep it tidy.
Just keep going round,
Yeah.
You end up focusing on the timer quite a bit, don't you, when you're in the lead like this?
Yeah, yeah. And look, I don't have to tell anybody. It's easier said than done, isn't it?
Absolutely, yeah. But it's always a good little positive in the back of your mind, David, that you can do yourself, I've just done this for 5 minutes, I can do it for another 5. And then once you've got that 10 minutes down, you know, I've done it for 10, or I can get to the last 10 and I can actually win this race. And you've got to have a little bit of belief in yourself that, you know, I've been doing it so far, I can just carry on and I will take this race, yeah.
For sure. And they've already done 10 minutes now, Farmer. And we're into, you know, like just look a little under 19 minutes already. And Farmer actually, I've noticed that John's actually copping a little bit of temperature from Steve-O, you know, like, which is awesome to see, unexpected, you know, like, to be honest, but yeah, awesome stuff, and which has given Ashley some breathing space, which is awesome to watch.
It has actually given Ashley just a little breather, and he's putting down very similar lap times. In fact, Steve Malling was the quickest round by a good 4 tenths on the last lap, Davo. So that Castrol car is
on the move.
It's looking good, yeah. Steve a bit unlucky in that first race, mate. So we never really saw his true potential come through.
No, he did get tangled up in an incident, didn't he?
He did, yeah, he did, yes. Yeah, a little bit unlucky a couple of times there from Steve-O. Into the back of a car earlier on, and then a little bit caught up in that incident with the out of control re-entry.
Ah, yes.
And got taken sideways there too. So
I do remember that.
Steve-O will be very happy to be where he is.
Yes.
And, just keeping an eye probably on that gap back to Tom and Jackson. And Munchie also lurking back there too, but those three guys are kind of maintaining a decent lead here at the moment.
They are, and they've got a little bit of a gap between them, and they're all just sort of running their race at the moment. I've just dropped back into Glenn Dwyer's car and looked out of the back of his car. I've noticed that Aztec's actually got past him, and which we sort of expected, because Glenn's car is not the prettiest looking race car out there at the moment. It is well damaged. Which is probably holding it up a little bit, and now has Nick McIndoe chasing it down. So, you know, like, let's just see how Glenn handles that. Other than that, down through the field, everybody's got a little bit of a, like I said, Nick McIndoe in ninth position. Ryan Gilbranson not too far behind in 10th. Bear Grylls 11, Jake McKellar 12. All these guys are pretty close together. Pete Apsey, who did a cracking job of holding first position for ages through the first race, in 13th as we speak. Gunther Grove 14th, Troy Wilson 15th, Aaron Enright 16th. Is that right behind him? He's just let somebody pass. Mules out. Cookies. Davison across the line for 18th. 19th just Bert and Brad in 20th. I think we got a couple of guys out at the moment. We'll pop back up have a look at Ash. See where he's at.
Having a little look, yeah. What I'm just noticing, David, on the timing sheets there is that the cars of Jackson, Tom and Mudgee are all doing a good half to a second quicker than the three cars in front of them. So
okay, so watch that space.
Watch that space, as those three guys are lighting up the time sheets at the moment.
Yeah. So that 1, 2, 3 will end up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, won't it?
I think it might, mate. I really think it might. Yes.
Yeah. And we can see him, as you can see him in the background, folks. They're just slowly dragging those guys in, and these guys aren't fighting. Actually, they've actually given each other a fair bit of space. And allowing each other to race, aren't they, Farmer? There's no sort of real desperate fight going on. Although, as we just see McDonald just get a little bit of temperature down into the final turn there, but yeah, not a lot of pressure going on up the front.
Yeah, not too much, Davo. Like you say, Steve-O's almost drifted off the sort of the clufs of the front two there. The three behind that are coming, they're not challenging each other, are they? They're literally just getting in hot
Again,
laps.
yeah.
Yeah.
Again, there's no pressure. They're just trying to race
It's
up
not.
to these guys, eh? So it's a measured race, you know, like, and they know once they get up the front there and get on the back of this train, anything could happen. But look, we are over halfway through this race. We are down into the 13.5 minute or so mark, and there's really not that much time. These races go so quick, Farmer.
Yeah, they do, mate, they do. And Ashley's still leading. He's done it now. He's done it for long enough. All he's got to do is repeat what he's already done.
Yep. And personally, from up in the comments box here, we're rooting for you, mate. Because
yeah, we would like you to have a good one. I think you need a little bit of something to take away from all your efforts here. Yes.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Are these other three going to be able to come up and challenge these guys, Davo, in the next 12.5 minutes?
Well, 12.5 minutes. How quick are these lap times, Farmer, at the moment?
Well, we're doing minute 43, so we're talking 6, maybe 8 laps, I guess, more to go. Eight or 9, somewhere around there, mate.
So it's highly likely, but yeah, it'd just be interesting to see how much pressure that can be applied. You know, like we always say, you know, it's easy enough to catch up to the guys, but then they've got to pass them, don't they? So,
yeah, that's right. Yes.
And we just see, I think it's Jackson actually pulled away from Tom and Mudgy there. So
yeah, so Jackson a full second quicker than the leaders there on that last lap, mate. He's certainly charging. There, Steve-O's showing a little bit of pace there as well on that last lap, maybe making a bit of an effort to catch back up to these guys.
yeah, maybe just responding to Jackson's run at him there too, and you know, like how hard do you go? You know, like what sort of response? You know, how far do you push it? You know, when you want to respond to somebody behind you starting to range up, and you know, Steve will definitely look at his timing board. He's a numbers man.
He is a numbers man, and I can't help but think that he would be happy with third, Davo, and he's probably cringing at what he's seeing in the revision mirror right now, isn't he?
I think so.
Someone could take that away from him.
Yeah.
I don't really think he cares about going forward too much. He would just love a podium.
Oh, you know it.
Yes.
Yeah. So, look, he'll be crunching those numbers and analysing Jackson's times, really. Look at that. They are ranging up, though, Farmer.
Yeah, they are. We just watched them come over the line.
10 minutes to go.
10 minutes to go. Nothing between the top 3 in lap times there. Jackson with another half a second. Tom with another half a second on them. And Mudgy sort of similar pace to those front runners there. So
we'll just pick up on Jackson's car, actually, and just see how smooth he's driving that car.
Oh, did I just see Melling round up John Boy?
I just saw that. What's going on there?
I believe the Castrol car is now... Oh, no. The Castrol car has come to a halt. Something's gone wrong. It's had a malfunction or something,
we've got to replay on the John Boy Melling thing. John Boy looks like he's run out of fuel. Why did he let Melling past? He's let Melling pass.
I'm not sure what's going on, Davo.
And now Melling stopped. What happened there? I don't know what happened there. Sorry, excuse me, viewers. We're not sure what was going on there. seen John McDonald stay in second position, Melling go past and then come back. We've got a bit of a replay on it. It didn't look anything untoward, but then...
It didn't, did it, David?
No, not at all. Not at all. And then...
It certainly stumped us here in the box, mate, as into what the hell was going on there.
Absolutely, absolutely. So we might even just drag old Steve-O down here, no matter what position he's in tonight.
Does have Aztec hot on his heels there, but should we just... Do you want to grab him?
No, look, we'll just wait till after the race. We only got about 8 minutes to go, Farmer. Stop it.
It's only a click of the mouse.
I know it is. I know it is.
He's under some serious pressure now too, actually.
Okay, so let's just have a quick look at that as to just like Farmer said, right up behind Melling. What is Melling doing?
What's happening?
He's totally backed off.
Oh, and a little bit of touch-ups there. Steve-O on the outside of the corner gets the worst of that.
Oh, look, they're both intact. I've got to go back and have a look at that.
Yeah, we see Clint's slipped through on them both. Not too sure what's happening with Steve-O there, mate. We might need to get a word, actually. Like you say, as we just watch the replay there, Davo.
Yep. I think Aztec got caught out by Steve-O backing off there and actually got a little bit inside curb. He tagged him with the rear of the car. And, no real damage done, but just very awkward situations there as Aztec starts to range back up onto the back of Glen Wire. Yeah, oh, look, interesting stuff, Farmer. I'm not sure how to just sort of, yeah. Just
not
understand.
too sure.
Yeah, not sure how to just unpack that stuff there, but interesting. We've got to go back up the front. We're getting close towards the end here. 7 minutes to go. We've got Ash Fedica, no doubt with John McDonald right up behind him. This battle has ensured for at least half the race. I know half the race is only about 15 minutes, but you know, look, that is a long time in these cars. Look at the little group of cars behind Farmer. Yeah. If you can just focus on, focus on that a little bit there. That little trio behind is on fire. So third position is hotly contended, but I think we'll see enough out of the top two guys. If Ashley can just hold his head together for that final few, John won't have anywhere to. Tom Satherley, however, has Jackson Went and Mudgee right up his clanger. I think Jackson Went's probably got more trouble from Mudgee than anything.
He has, and I think we've noticed Jackson's slipped back a spot there to Tom. He was coming forward out of those three guys onto the back of Steve-O there.
He was.
Earlier on there before that little, we don't know what went up with Steve-O's car.
But yeah, just a definite little hot battle going on there. Just might pop back down. Just see where Steve Melling landed there, back in ninth position. He's in clean air now. Oh, God,
he is. So... Nick's taken him as well, so why don't you just give a quick word with Steve-O?
I think so.
Oh, then we'll just drag. I know I want to, and we just want to drag you down here. Sorry, Steve-O, because something's going wrong and we can't work it out, mate. Can you fill us in?
Yeah, this car must be damaged because my computer froze just as I passed into the hairpin, and it just froze. It was a while before it came back, and I don't know what damage I've got, but it's just off the pace big time. So I got nothing. I can't fight. Yeah, it's unfortunate.
We were just preparing the third place speech for you
Yeah.
prior
We
to
were.
that move, Steve-O, and we would certainly had the cheerleaders lined up. And,
Yeah.
you know, it was all going to be on for you, buddy. And, yeah, super unfortunate. We thought you'd run out of gas, but then found some or something. So,
Oh gosh, JP. I mean, as
yes,
soon
you
as I
did.
my computer just went, bro, what are you doing here? I'm going to freeze.
Right.
You're clearly unwell.
It shouldn't be there.
Yeah, super unlucky circumstances, mate.
okay.
Okay, all right. We won't hold you up, Steve-O. Thanks for the update, buddy.
Thanks, guys.
Good luck, mate. Oh, there you go, Davo. So a little glitch in the computer system there. Obviously, it all kicked back in for him, but that was what we were trying to work out. And that does explain exactly what we were seeing there, doesn't it?
Oh, look, technical issues, the worst.
Just keeping an eye on these guys at the front there with 3 minutes 20 to go. Ashley's still doing a great job.
Yeah.
Tom is slowly catching up on his back in time, but there's only, there might be 2 or maybe 3 laps left in this, so.
Yeah, 3 minutes to go. They'll do a couple more laps. We'll duck back down a little bit through the pack. We'll just drop through from 5th down with Mudgee in 5th, Gleno in 6th, Aztec 7th, McAdoe in 8th, Steve Melling 9th. Unfortunate Steve-O. We just had a word to Steve-O and we just really got an insight in what he was dealing with tonight. Really unfortunate for Steve because he looked like he was going to get a podium. Ryan Gilbranson in 10th position, Jake Bicella in 11th, Pete Apsey 12th, Bear Grylls 3rd, Gunther 4th, Troy Wilson 5th, Matty Cook in 16th, and Aaron Onright 17th, Nick Davison 18th, Jeff Burst 19th, and 20th is Brad Robinson. Jeff Burst in 19th, Farmer had a shocker. I don't know what's going on with him, unfortunately.
Yeah, Jeffro caught up in that early exchange there, mate, on the opening lap.
On the opening.
I did see him flick through the pits there early on to obviously repair the car, mate.
Do some repairs, yeah. Well, look, that will hold you up no end. As we just see, as we pick up on the leaders again, Farmer, John McDonald, just that last hurrah, isn't it? You know, like he wouldn't be a racer if he didn't have that last crack. You know, like, and look, these guys have got another lap to run after this. Just looking at the timing, and don't expect Ashley to win here yet. Still, so you know, like anything could happen. As much as we want Ash to just jump out there and get that done, it just could go any way. As we just see, actually John really go backwards there a little bit there. I don't know whether he had a little bit of a flick in the second chicane there down the back straight there, and he's sort of dropped back into the clutches of Thomas there. So
Tom, he has, mate,
yeah.
And with 1 lap to go,
one lap to go.
A little bit of a breather there, hasn't it?
It does. It's definitely giving him some space to breathe, and probably, you know, more for Jono. He's got something to look at in his mirror at the moment, because he want to just watch. Tom Satterley, no slouch. We know that.
Yes, Tom, I think the winner of the last Asrnz series, the
GT3 championship,
earlier on this year.
Yes.
So, like you say, no slouch, Dave.
Yeah, definitely knows his way around a GT car, and right on the clacker of John McDonald now as these three run through the back section of the circuit. most of the field is spread fairly evenly. I think we've got John. We're just going to look at this Ryan Gilbranson, Eve Melling, Jake McKellar battle, which is sort of bundled up again, which is 9th, 10th, 11th.
Yeah, another great little battle there, still going to the death.
But, yeah, we'll have to duck back up the front here. Just watch Ash as he comes across the line here. The time has run down. We're on a 0 timer now, so it will be the final lap. Oh, look at John McDonald dodging him.
Just covering the inside line there.
Sadly wants a bit of it. It's not going to happen there.
Well done to Ashley.
Well done, Ash. Well deserved, mate.
Brings it across the line in front of John McDonald and Tom for 3rd. Great stuff, guys.
Jackson went 4th. Mudgee 5th. Gleno 6th. Aztec 7th. Nick McIndoe 8th. Ryan Gilbranson coming across the line with Jake McKellar, Steve Mel and Pete Apsey all close in succession there. Waiting for Gunther to go, come through the final corner, a little bit wide from Gunther. Still holds out Bear Grylls. Bear Grylls is all over him. Troy Wilson, 15th. Matty Cook, 16th. Aaron O'Knight, 17th. Coming around the back section of the circuit still. Nick Davison already in the pit. Jeff Burst already in the pit. Brad Robinson already in the pits. Farmer, there we go. That is the race for tonight. What an awesome race.
Yeah, some more good racing there, Davo. A little bit of action at the start, sort of cleaned out a lot of the boys.
Yeah, some mishaps early on really did shake things up in that. Definitely in that second race. First race was a little bit here and there, as we'd sort of expected. You know, for a reverse good race, there was a little bit, you know, like a bit of biff and barge, a bit of elbowing, but you know, everybody sort of dug in and got down to business. But that second race was probably more to what we were expecting to see. It was a little bit of biff and barge and a bit of a crash. So, and
yeah, it was a little bit more than we normally expect to see.
Yeah. So, you know, like
Yes.
that's what we got in the second race. But yeah, it's still a cracker. Look, I think this series is ramping up to be just exactly what we expected it to be. Some really tight racing, and given the format, it just will not fail to deliver. I think we need to go to just quickly and do some post-race interviews, I think, my friend.
We shall grab Tom down into the comments box there, Tom, mate. Just dragged you down there. Congratulations on your P3 there, buddy. Well done.
Hi, guys. Yeah, thank you.
Well
yeah,
done.
Shot, mate. Yeah, tough night for you. We've seen you sort of pull us some great lap times. We've seen you make little excursions off track here and there too, and maybe a couple of little errors. Once you probably avoided something throughout the night, but a solid effort and some great racing.
Yeah, it was brilliant racing. Good fair battles around, and yeah, I was leading the car during the night. Didn't get much practice beforehand, so that the errors you saw were me braking too hard, and the car doesn't stop if you do that, apparently. So, yeah.
Right.
Oh yeah, maybe do a few more laps on the next car, but it was all good, and good fun. And this track is mega, and it was quite funny in the second race. I had my pressures too high, and I was trying to hit as many curbs as I could to knock out the air. So, yeah.
Okay.
Right. So you were trying to hammer a bit of air out of your tyres.
Yeah, because they were a bit high, and it seemed like actually you lost grip if you're over rather than under. So yeah, bashing the curbs.
Oh, that's an interesting ploy, but Well, we're missing your wingman. Where's old mate?
Jackson's right behind me, bro. P4. Yep.
P4.
Well, yeah, he was quick. I think he had a bit of a touch of Mudgy near the end there. Lost a bit of time.
Right, because we
Oh,
saw
okay.
Jackson really charging
Yeah,
hard
yeah.
on that front group there, and then we missed what happened. You ended up in front of him, so.
Oh yeah, no, he hit Steve-O because Steve-O
Oh,
had a disconnect,
okay.
and then
Oh,
he,
yes.
Yep.
after that
Okay.
Jackson lost his rhythm and he
Yep.
lost a bit of speed, and I said I'll take you back now
So-
because I gave him the spot before.
Yeah.
So,
Okay.
yeah.
Well, yeah. So we sort of weren't sure what was going on there. That's why I sort of mentioned it where we was. So yes, we did get Steve-O in, and he didn't let us know what was going on there. But yeah, unfortunate. There you go.
Yeah, it was a great drive by Steve-O to that point. So unlucky,
Yeah,
man.
definitely.
Yep, good. It was a fun card, man. I'll be back next week, eh?
Awesome.
Yeah, great stuff, mate. Thanks
Great to
very
see you
much.
again, Thomas.
We'll see you next week, mate.
Yeah, cheers, boys.
Awesome.
Alright, thanks, buddy.
User was moved out of
Alrighty,
your channel.
Davo. We will bring down
Mr. McDonald, I think
who
it
has
is.
been here tonight already.
User was moved
John
Mr.
Boy.
Mr. McDonald.
Bring you back here, mate. Another great race.
Yeah, hey boys.
Another good finish, mate. That will probably see you off the back of the grid next week.
I'm sure.
With your efforts tonight, yes, well done. Another good podium, buddy. So
Yeah, got a bit lucky there at the start. There was a hell of a scene that happened in front.
What did you
into
dodge all
one.
that, did you? We tried to catch some of it, but it was just all over the place. So
Yeah, I managed to just stay on the inside line. I seemed to just go from 9th or 10th or wherever just straight to 3rd. So yeah, it was a bit of a free kick that one, but you take them. Had a
you
wicked
got it.
battle with Ashley and Steve-O and Tom. Yeah, Tom had some good pace. So yeah, man, that was awesome.
Yeah,
awesome.
nice
It was
stuff.
good to see Mr. Ashley Vidiger up the front there.
oh, for
with
sure,
that
for
win,
sure.
so-
We were rooting for him, and yeah, we were a little bit confused about what happened with old Steve-O there. Actually, as you guys got close together, and then all of a sudden he disappeared, and it was just like, what the hell's going on here? And so we
I
had to,
believe his game went down. for a
yeah,
bit,
so we had to drag him down just to get a little bit of closure on it. But yeah, just wondered what was going on, because he looked like he had your measure there for most of it, and then it was just sort of,
At that point, I'd made my own error there, and he had a great run, and he had the job done. So I was spewing for him because that was legitimate, and So that would have netted him a great result. So Steve-O did really, really solid.
Yeah.
Good pace.
unfortunate but solid. Yeah, like look, we read it the same way. He looked like he had it done, and you know, it just all went pear-shaped. But
He had it done. All right.
yeah. Yeah, nice work, man. Okay, well, good to see you back up here. No doubt, we might talk to you again soon throughout the series. So,
Yeah.
well,
Hopefully. But yeah, no, look, it's going to really mix it up with this format, so you're going to no doubt see all sorts of people up here.
are you enjoying it?
Are
you enjoying the format? Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it takes a lot of concentration
Yeah.
to drive like that,
Yep.
because you're around people that you're not normally used to.
Yep.
But that said, you know, you've just got to bite your time and
That's the
just
challenge.
give them the respect that they're due on the track.
They're due.
And
Yeah,
so,
no, too true, mate. Oh, look, I couldn't have said it better, John. So, yeah, thanks for being here again tonight, mate. And let's hope we talk to you again next week.
All good, guys. Look forward to it.
Okay. See you, mate.
User was moved out of your channel.
Okay, Farmer.
all right, mate.
Hey.
We're going to break down.
We got what? I think we got another guy we're going to talk to.
Oh, we were cheering for him. He's pulled it through for us.
Hey.
Welcome to the booth, Ashley. Congratulations, mate. A great drive from you.
Finally, you're here.
Well
you're
deserved,
here.
mate. Well deserved.
Thank you. I had to make up for the stuff up in race 1.
Yeah, no, well done, mate. Well done. We'll be barracking for you, but yeah, you've had some tough runs, mate. So yeah, good to see you up here tonight.
Thanks. Yeah, no, it was a good battle with JB. I was flinched a few times. I thought he was going to run into me, but managed to hold it together. And yeah, I got picked up a puncture on the last lap, and I started losing pressure. But I think Tom was all over the back of JB, so he fended him off for me.
Yeah, he gave you a little bit of a breather there going into that last lap. Actually, we were just thinking that you might be smiling, just knowing that you've got to do one more of what you had been doing for the last 28 minutes.
Yeah, a little bit of breath of fresh air.
Yeah.
That was the longest half hour of my life, I reckon.
Yes, we called it earlier on with 19 to go, and I was sort of thinking that you would have been watching the clock probably from then on, wishing it was going quicker. Yes.
Yeah, I looked up and it was 17 minutes, and I thought, you were kidding.
Got halfway to go.
Yeah. Top effort, mate. You didn't make an error there, and you did well to cover from John Boy and the rest of them that were actually coming for you. So
Yes, I had a bit of pace, but I actually set new personal best in that race and did about 7 or 8 laps within 100th of it. So that's probably one of the best races I've ever driven on it. So I should retire now.
Yeah, while you're ahead, you reckon?
Oh, absolutely, mate. Always retire on top. You'll be remembered as a legend.
No, good solid effort, mate. We were definitely watching, so yeah, well done. And give it to him next week, mate.
Yes, I'm here next week, but I missed the week after.
Oh, that's a shame. But anyway, give it to him next week. What are we doing next week?
Next week, mate, we are driving in the Camaros at Kyalami. So
okay.
Jake McCullough will be all over that. Just going to say quietly now.
No.
Yeah, a 30-kilo penalty was mentioned.
Yeah, rightly so. I think so. I'm with you. Good stuff, Ashley. Excellent work, mate. And yeah, hope to see you up here next week.
Thanks, gents.
All right.
No problem.
Buddy.
See you, mate.
User was moved out of
there you go, Farmer. Round two.
Round two done.
Of the 2021 official ROC GT4 series, mate, from Asrnz. Look, this just doesn't fail to deliver. All the stats say, just look at the deets on the series, and it just says it's going to be epic, and it is. So yeah, looking forward to next week, mate. Camaros.
Yes, Camaros at Kyalami. Yeah, can't wait for that. Hopefully another cracker, and hopefully a bit of action too, like we saw tonight, Davo. It's good for the cameras.
It is.
It's not so good for the drivers.
No, but we're not here for the drivers. We're just here for it. So, yeah, no, well, awesome, guys. See you next week. Basically, we're off now, and
yeah, we're off, Davo. Just quickly, thanks to obviously Zero Vision, Aztec, thanks to ABC Tech for the servers. SJS, Superior Joint Sealing when quality matters. Thank you very much to those guys for their sponsorship and support for the series. Thank you all for watching, and it's good night from me.
And it's good night for me.